Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cook Field on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We've got Stags baseball. Stags looking for a sweep against the Siena Saints. The Stags have taken two of the first three. 9-2 on Friday, and yesterday was the Matt Bergevin game, to say the least. I'm Andrew Jameson alongside Colin Lynch. Colin, Bergevin, he had a great game yesterday, and as a result, he's hitting in the three spot today. What can we expect from the Stags today?
Yeah, so for the first two games, he batted in the fifth hole, coming off of a slight injury in the past week against Mount St. Mary's. He's homered in both games. Yesterday, he homered twice, one to right field and one to left, and he did score on the walk-off wild pitch. In total, he had 4 RBIs, and he scored 3 times. So definitely, Matt Bergevin gets his bump up to the 3 spot, which is deserved.
Offense was hard to come by as Siena has out-hit the Stags thus far this series. However, Fairfield does have 2 wins. Other notable lineup changes today include Ryan Strolla, who will be playing in center field today. Otherwise, things are the same, and Colin McVeigh taking the bump for the Stags. A 61 strikeout to 10 ball ratio. That's 6-1. You have to expect similar story here against this struggling Saints offense thus far.
Yeah, for sure. And the Stags in this 3-game series, they've had 3 of their best pitchers pitched against the Saints. Now McVeigh on the mound today. He's looking to pound the strike zone and looking to get the Stags ahead early with the bats going. With Bergevin at 3, the Stags got a powerful lineup coming up against the pitcher Arned Mulamekic of the Siena Saints. He is a lefty on the mound. He's a junior, and the Stags are looking to do some damage today.
Siena starters have had their way with the Stags, as Stags offense has come in bunches when it has scored. So interesting to see if the Stags can get to Mulamekic early. We'll be back for the first pitch. We'll post lineups. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome here, folks, to Don and Chris Cook Field. I'm Colin Lynch alongside Andrew Jameson with WVOF Fairfield Sports. Today we got a good pitchers matchup. We got Colin McVeigh, number 34, the ace for Fairfield, going up against the pitcher of Siena, the 6'6 junior lefty, Arnad Molamekic.
McVeigh definitely one of the more experienced arms on the Stags. The senior righty out of Lansdale, Pennsylvania, sports a 5-2 record with a 4.27 ERA, a 1.08 WHIP, 61 strikeouts to 10 walks. We talked about in the pregame con. So this is a heavy strikeout guy. Expect him to bring the heat and bring the heat fast.
Yeah. McVeigh, he'll be looking up to face in the top of the first Danny Barbero, the third baseman. He's gotten the DH the first two games of the series, but he'll be at third today leading off. Randall Hine, number 11 at short, and Tyler Figueroa, the second baseman. So McVeigh's going to have to face those three hitters who've been pretty good here for Siena as of the past two games. What's he going to do to go into this here?
Yeah, no, definitely. However, in the first game, it was Siena's heart of the order that really did most of the damage. However, in yesterday's game, every starter besides Figueroa recorded a hit. So you cannot take any Siena hitter for granted. They can pour offense in bunches similar to the Stags. However, it is not amounted in wins. Yes, however, with the final game of the series here, expect them to set the tone early.
Yeah, for sure. And as we are about to get started here at Alumni Diamond, Danny Barbero, the third baseman, will step up to the plate.
Barbero in yesterday's game went 1 of 5 with 2 strikeouts.
Colin McVeigh will be working out of the windup here. First pitch that bat is laced in there and looked at by Danny Barbero for a first pitch called strike.
Looking at the defensive lineman for the Stags today, infield is the same with Ferrara, Namura, Sellinger, and Bergevin left to right in the outfield. It is Storino, Strollo, and Busciero.
As the second pitch at bat is a nice off-speed, waved at and missed by Barbero. He's down 0-2 quick.
Hibbard behind the plate, and Kip DHing once again. McVeigh up 0-2 early, certainly what you want to see if you're the Stags.
And the 0-2, that is swung on and missed on the high heat by Barbero. That'll be McVeigh's first strikeout and the first out here at Alumni Diamond.
Well, we mentioned time and time again, McVeigh is a high strikeout game and has been for the majority of his career. Nothing different there as he gave Barbero a little bit of everything in his arsenal, and he was not able to capitalize.
Yeah, definitely mixed up the arsenal there. Went fastball off speed, back to the fastball high, waved at and missed by Barbero. And with that strikeout, that will bring up the shortstop, number 11, Randall Hine. The first pitch to Hine. That is a fastball looked at by Hine for a first pitch called strike.
Hine went 1 of 5 in yesterday's game. McVeigh, 4 pitches, 4 strikes. He is sharp so far, although only just one pitch in.
And that second pitch follows up with another fastball looked at by Hine. 0-2 quickly here to the number 2 hitter.
Stags rocking their alternate black unis today. Siena also rocking their alternates with the yellow and gray.
The 0-2 from McVeigh. That swung fouled off by Hine. He'll stay alive here. McVeigh went with the fastball.
Definitely a survival swing there by Hine. You saw he was very late on that ball. Very weak contact. The weakest dribbler I think you've seen. Although his contact has been tough to come by on McVeigh through the first 6 pitches.
Yep. The 0-2 once again. That is swung at and missed by Hine. He went back to the fastball, and that'll be his second strikeout back-to-back here.
That's the cheese, Colin. McVeigh is the energizer on this team in pitching staff. His electricity on the mound fires this team up. He is evident through the first 2 hitters as he's struck them both out via the swinging kind.
Yeah, he's definitely being aggressive here. Has not thrown a ball yet. He is attacking the strike zone, and he wants the Saints to earn it off him. With that strikeout, that'll bring up the second baseman, number 6, Tyler Figueroa, as McVeigh starts him off with an off-speed, and he fouls that back for strike 1.
Figueroa yesterday was the lone Siena hitter not to record a hit, however, did reach base with a walk, but went 0 of 4 on the game yesterday.
The 0-1 delivery from McVeigh. That is an off-speed shot out to left field. Storino is camped under in left, That'll be 3 quick outs here at Don and Chris Cook Field in the top of the first.
Yeah, no, you can't ask for a much better start from McVay there. He was attacking the zone, not wasting any time, getting his Stags off of the field and up in the batter's box.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, folks, for your Fairfield Stags will come to play with Dean Farrar, Luke Nomura, and Matt Bergevin. Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field, where Colin McVay threw a gem of an inning in the top of the first. 2 strikeouts, followed by a quick fly out to left. And now your Fairfield Stags are up to the plate. Leading off for them is your third baseman, number 23, Dean Farrar, who will face Arned Mulamekic, the junior left-handed pitcher, standing at a staggering 6'6".
Rarely do you see that amongst pitchers today. Interesting to see how he'll use that to his advantage.
So lefty on righty matchup here. The first pitch of the bat, Farrar lays down bunt, but cannot make contact, as that will be strike 1.
Mulamekic comes in today's game sporting a 6.81 ERA, a 2-2 record on the year, 38 walks to 28 strikeouts.
0-1 here to Farrar. Farrar rips that up to center field. Thorburn coming in, and he cannot field that. He'll take it on a hop, and that'll be a lead-off single for your Fairfield Stags.
And Farrar loves swinging and getting on early in the count. Wasn't the first pitch there, as we're so accustomed to here at WVOF. Nonetheless, early in the count, you cannot throw a weak pitch to Farrar, as he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, and after that Farrar single, that will bring up your shortstop, number 2, Luke Nomura, as the third baseman, and Danny Barbero is creeping in on the infield grass.
Nomura definitely had a rocky start to this series, however, bounced back in a big way yesterday in his final 3 at-bats, getting on base safely with a hit 3 all those times.
Nomura will draw bunt but pull back, as that one is inside for a called ball.
Nomura sporting a 306 average, a 420 OBP, 7 homers, and 20 RBIs on the year. Strikeout numbers a little bit higher than you'd like at 44 strikeouts on the year, but certainly an efficient presence at the plate.
The 1-0 from Mulamekic is fouled back into the screen. That'll put the count even at 1-1.
Looking at the defensive alignment for the Saints, it's Barbero, Hind, Figueroa, and Bergamatto in the infield from left to right. Rochelle, Thornburn, and Melland from left to right in the outfield. Schwarrick behind at the catcher position, and it was a DH. I believe that was Percival.
Yeah.
My fault.
As Mulamekic to the lefty, he throws over at Farrar at first. It's kind of offline as Bergamatto knocks it down with his glove. Farrar will remain on first. 1-1's the count here to the shortstop Nomura, with Farrar taking his lead off first. The delivery from Mulamekic. That one misses high to Nomura. 2-1 is now the count here to the shortstop.
Fairfield spent most of the game trailing yesterday, so you got to lead early to establish momentum early and not claw your way back.
With the 2-1, Mekic goes with the fastball. That one misses high. Puts Nomura in a favorable hitter's count here at 3-1.
A formidable and hottest hitter in the Stags lineup, Matt Bergevin, on deck after his 2-home-run day and scored the winning run off the wild pitch by Rozakis.
The delivery from Mekic, that one also misses high on the fastball, putting 2 on for the most dangerous hitter at the moment in the Stags lineup, Matt Bergevin. 2 men on, no one out here for the MVP of yesterday's game.
Stags looking to assert their way into the top 2, maybe even first, after Niagara beat Ryder yesterday to split the series thus far. The final game later today. Nonetheless, a huge win would put the Stags in a great position for a top 2 seed in Ramapo.
Mekic starts Bergevin off with a first pitch breaking ball that is looked at for a called strike.
Bergevin definitely the MVP of yesterday's game. Went 3 of 4, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs.
Yeah, very good stuff from him yesterday. He was just seeing the ball really well. And as that is a 0-1 fastball from Mekic that is fouled back into the screen by Bergevin.
Good job here by Mekic to get ahead of Bergevin here as the second baseman in Heen is playing very close to the bag, hoping for a double play ball.
0-2 now to the first baseman, Bergevin.
Excuse me, that's Figueroa at second, not Heen. Heen's the shortstop.
The delivery from Mekic that is swung on and missed by Bergevin on the high heat. He could not catch up to that one.
Bergevin loves the heat. However, Mekic was more than willing to meet him high. And that's a first strikeout of the game for Mekic. Huge first out.
So as Mekic strikes out one really good hitter, he's got followed up with maybe the best hitter in the MAC this year so far, in the catcher Ethan Hibbard.
Hibbard having a productive series, not playing as well in the series as his numbers show.
First pitch breaking ball misses way high. 1-0 is the count here to the Ethan Hibbard.
Average is dipped only to 366. I'm saying that like that's a bad thing. However, video game numbers otherwise was 16 homers and 56 RBIs on the season.
Yeah, he's got Ferrara at second and Nomura on first. As he lines that to third, Barbero gets it on one hop, steps on third, throws it over to Bergamato, and that'll be a 5-3 double play.
Beautiful play there by Barbero to field it, an absolute laser to Bergamato to get Hibbard just in time. Can't do it much better there from the third baseman of the Saints.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, folks, for Colin McVeigh will still be shoving on the mound at the top of the second. Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field as the top of the second is now underway. Colin McVeigh is still on the mound for your Fairfield Stags, and he'll be to lead off the inning. He'll be facing number 1, the left fielder, Austin Rochelle. first pitch to Rochelle is a fastball that just misses low to Rochelle.
Rochelle in yesterday's game went 1 of 5 with 2 strikeouts on the season for the Saints. Leads them in average, hitting at a 317 clip with a 429 OBP and an OPS over 1,000.
Second pitch from McVeigh just misses high to Rochelle. 2-0 is now the count here to the lefty hitting left fielder. The 2-0 from McVeigh. That is a fastball that is shot out of play to the field hockey fields.
Cadillac there. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
The 2-1 to Rochelle from McVeigh. That is also fouled back right behind us here, behind home plate. That is out of play. The count quickly goes from 2-0 to 2-2.
Nice job by McVeigh working his way back after being down the count 2-0. First time he was down the count thus far this game.
The 2-2 delivery from McVeigh that just misses outside. Count is now full here.
Bergamato, the sophomore first baseman, will be on deck. Has definitely been a thorn in the side of Stag's pitching thus far this series.
Yeah. The full count here to Rochelle. That is swung at and tipped into the mid of Hibbard. That will be McVeigh's third strikeout of the game and the first out here in the top of the second.
Fourth strikeout of the game, third strikeout of the game for McVeigh thus far early on, looking dominant.
With that strikeout, that will bring up the first baseman, Nick Bergamato. As that first pitch is looked at by Bergamato for a called strike one.
Bergamato has been the most productive guy getting on base in all but 2 plate appearances this series versus the Stags, the first 2 games.
And that 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground and does a spinner to Bergevin, and he dives. McVeigh gets over, but it's a wild throw that hits off Bergamato.
Yeah, that was a weird play all around. Weak contact there by Bergamato. The ball takes a gnarly hop. Bergevin's able to corral it, just can't make the cleanest throw to McVeigh. Bergamato is on base for the first base runner for the Saints.
Yeah, that one definitely hit off the top of the bat of Bergamato, and on the second hop, when Bergevin was ranging to his right, it bounced to the left, and Bergevin had to make a diving play and throw over to McVeigh quick. But Bergamato is at first now.
So that's going to be an E3, and that's going to bring up Thorburn.
Thorburn, the center fielder, has had quite the series out in center, making spectacular plays in all games. First pitch fastball from McVeigh misses low and outside.
One of the most patient hitters on the Saints this season, has 4 walks in this series already. Also a threat on the base pads, as he recorded one yesterday and has 9 on the year.
The 1-0 fastball is in there for a called strike, looked at by Thorburn. 1-1's the count here with 1 out and 1 man on. 1 man on in Bergamato at first.
Pitch is outside for ball 2. Bergamato on first. 1 out here in the top of the second.
2-1's the count here to the center fielder in Thorburn. The delivery from McVeigh is swung on and missed by Thorburn. Really nice pitch there from McVeigh.
Yeah, got him to chase with a pitch down low. He loves that heat, but can fully with the off speed when he wants to. It's amazing how much control he has with hitters.
Yeah. McVeigh working from the stretch with Bergamato on first. 2-2 is the count here to the center fielder. That off speed misses outside, puts the count full. Full count here. Bergamato gets his lead off from first. The delivery from McVeigh is swung on and missed by Thorburn. That'll be the second out of this inning and McVeigh's 4th swinging strikeout.
Yeah, certainly has been efficient, and Siena's being aggressive in the batter's box. However, they are coming away empty-handed as Schwark, who had 2 RBIs in yesterday's game, steps up to plate for the Saints with 2 outs here. Run first.
The 0-0 delivery from McVeigh. That is a fastball that is right down the middle for strike one.
As mentioned just a minute ago, Schwark went 2 of 4 in yesterday's game, had that 2-run single, which put the Saints out front early. However, they could not retain that lead as Stags won eventually.
The 0-1 delivery from McVeigh skied out of play behind the plate. Quickly 0-2 here to the catcher in Schwark. Let's see if McVeigh mixes it up here with the off-speed or beams with the fastball. And the pitch. As an off-speed that is grounded to Dean Ferrara at third. Gloves it on a hop. Throws it over to Bergevin. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning.
Good play on both sides there with an absolute laser from Ferrara. Nice stretch there by Bergevin. Not to save an error. I didn't think it was going to hit the dirt, but it was a bit lower than the glove was initially. But Stags put up their consecutive scoreless inning that held the Saints scoreless. We're going to the bottom of the 2nd with Bucciero coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, folks, here down in Chris Cook Field where Colin McVeigh just threw his 2nd straight scoreless inning. We are in the bottom of the 2nd with the right fielder in Matt Bucciero leading it off.
Bucciero hit a 3-hole the first 2 games, slotted down to 5th today after a 1-for-5 performance with 3 strikeouts.
The delivery from Mulamekic as a fastball that misses outside to Bucciero.
Bucciero having another great season, hitting above 300, OBP just below 400.
Mulamekic follows that up with a fastball that clips us up top of the zone for strike one.
Strikes out just about over 25% of the time with 44 Ks on the year. However, does have 11 homers with 46 RBIs.
Another high fastball from Mulamekic, but that one misses the zone. 2-1 is now the count to Bucciero. The 2-1 delivery. That is a fastball that is cut on and fouled back into the backstop.
Zach Sellinger, the second baseman, grad transfer out of Fordham, will be on deck for the Stags.
The delivery from Mulamekic says ripped foul out of play into Rafferty Stadium.
A lot of green grass out there in the outfield, and Bucciero give him a lot more speed for someone typically his stature. So if that ball drops in the gap, he can easily go 2.
Another high fastball from Mulamekic, but that one is way upstairs. The count is now full here with no one out.
Pitch count creeping up on 20 for Mulamekic. Does have a relatively high whip at 1.88.
Full count pitch is a fastball. Swung on and put out of play into Rafferty again.
Stags bench absolutely loving the fight here from Bushiero, drawing the count full. No pitch for granted here.
Yep. Count still full. The delivery from the lefty Mulamekic. That is a nice off-speed pitch that swung on and missed by Bushiero.
Yeah, absolutely nasty off-speed there by Mulamekic in the dirt, inside creeping on him. Bushiero didn't really have a shot at that one.
Yeah, Bushiero not happy with himself after that swinging strikeout. First pitch of the at-bat to Sellinger misses high. 1-0 is now the count.
Had a modest 1 of 3 game yesterday with a walk and a strikeout after a 3 RBI performance in the first game of this series.
The 1-0 from Mulamekic is a fastball that is fouled back by Sellinger.
Beautiful day once again here at Cook Field. Great crowd on hand for both Fairfield and Siena.
Counts even here, 1-1 with 1 out to the second baseman Sellinger. That is a nice off-speed pitch by Mulamekic that Sellinger looks at for a called strike.
Nick Storino on deck for the Stags.
Fastball misses high and outside. Counts even 2-2.
Hopefully Sellinger can creep that one up the middle with the big gap there.
And Sellinger will sky that one inside the infield. Looks like Heen wants it. And about 4 steps to the left of second base, the shortstop Heen will catch that for the second out.
Yeah, just 1 hit for the Stags so far today. That was very weak contact. Great job by Mulamekic here early, jamming a lot of the Stags hitters and throwing them off.
And now we got a lefty-on-lefty matchup between Mulamekic and the left fielder Nick Storino.
Storino 0-4 in yesterday's game, looking for a bounce-back performance.
As Storino draws bunt, pulls back as that fastball just misses outside. The 1-0 delivery from Mulamekic. Storino draws bunt again as that off-speed clips the outside part of the zone.
Nice pitch there, especially at the lefty-on-lefty matchup. If he made contact with that, that would have been weaker and haven't even got past the pitcher, it felt like.
Yeah, for sure. As that 1-1 pitch is fouled towards the Stags dugout on the first base side.
Only 1 hit on the game thus far. That was the Ferrara leadoff single in the bottom of the first.
The 1-2 delivery from Mulamekic is hit out to left field and gloved by Richelli coming in.
Yeah, game plan intel was paid off there as Richelli was in the right place at the right time in that weak, lazy fly ball by Storino. Nonetheless, we're through 2. Our score is 0-0. We'll be right back for the top of the third.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field. We have a 0-0 ball game going into the top of the third, and stepping in is the DH, Luis Percival, number 23.
Percival, an off day yesterday, did start behind the plate in the first game. Sports 256 average with a 357 OBP.
McVeigh from the windup, the 0-0. That is a fastball that is cut on and fouled back by Percival.
Yeah, absolutely smoked that one, but was laid on it laser back toward the cameraman.
McVeigh getting out ahead on his hitters early. I think all but one have been first pitch strikes. That is an off speed from McVeigh that clips the top of the zone.
Looked a little bit high from our angle, however, nonetheless count as 0-2.
The delivery to Percival. That is a high fastball that's upstairs laid off from Percival. 1-2 is now the count.
McVeigh already with 4 strikeouts on the game, looking to make it 5 here. Almost one go around through the Saints order.
And the pitch. That is cut on and missed. He could not check his swing. That will be his 5th strikeout of this game. And that is another all swinging strikeouts here for McVeigh. So
yeah,
far
he's having his way with the Saints hitters thus far. One time around the order, and the Saints do not have a hit.
Yeah, and with that swinging strikeout, that will bring up number 3, the right fielder, Gunnar Mellon. The 0-0 delivery to Mellon. Starts him off with a fastball, looked at for a called strike. McVeigh working quickly as he gets set and delivers the 0-1. That is looped softly to Sellinger. He ranges back into shallow right center, and he gloves it for out number 2.
Yeah, any contact there has been off of McVeigh as far as been lazy fly balls or easy grounders. McVeigh, you mentioned the pace he's playing at. He's in a groove and doesn't want to stop anytime soon.
Yeah, he's just been attacking his hitters all day today so far. I know it's early, but he's just attacking with the fastball and using the breaking ball in well-oiled counts. With that put out by Sellinger, the second baseman, that will bring up the third baseman, number 8, Danny Barbero, in the leadoff spot.
Barbero was the first strikeout victim of the game via the swinging kind. McVeigh's strikeouts, as Colin just mentioned, all of them coming via the swinging kind.
The 1-0 delivery from McVeigh. That swung ripped to center field. Strollo seems like he's got a beat under it. Takes about 4 steps back. He's under it for the third out here in the top of the third.
He has been wheeling and dealing, to say the least. Siena has no answers for McVeigh through 3. Hopefully the bats can come up and support his dominant outing here. Thus far, as for the Stags, Tyler Kipp, the designated hitter, will be leading off, followed by Strollo, who will see his first at-bat of the series. Then the top of the order with Dean Ferrara in the hole. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cookfield. We are still scoreless going into the bottom of the third. Arnad Molinekic, the big lefty, is still on the mound for Fairfield, and he's to lead off the inning going up against the DH number 20, Tyler Kipp.
Tyler Kipp went 1 of 4 in yesterday's game before being pinch hit for Lucier.
As his first pitch swing lined over the shortstop, and Heen and Rochelli will field that on a couple hops and throw it in. That is a leadoff first pitch swing single.
Stags love getting to the pitcher on the very first pitch. Tyler Kipp doing it there once again. A big reason why the team average heading into the game today was a staggering 306.
Yeah, usually coaches say the first pitch of that bat might be the best pitch you see all game. So get up there and be ready. as Strollo draws bunt, and that's down the third baseline, but creeps foul. This is his first plate appearance of this series.
Strollo comes into the game hitting at a 250 clip and 80 at bats. Has a 362 OBP, 1 homer, 9 RBIs.
Let's see if Strollo lays one down here again. The third baseman in Barbero is a couple feet on the infield grass. It is a lefty-on-lefty matchup here. The delivery from Lil Mekic. Strollo squares bunt, puts it down. Barbero, the third baseman, gloves it, throws it over to first, and that will be an out. But Kip is now at second here with 1 out.
Gets the job there, eliminates the double play possibility. Can't do much better there if you're Strollo, the grad student out of Wolcott, Connecticut, with the top of the order coming up.
Yeah, now Dean Farrar, the third baseman, is up with a runner in scoring position.
Farrar absolutely smoked the ball to center field in his first plate appearance, up for a single. That is one of 2 hits on the game for the Stags, and only 2 hits on the game thus far.
First pitch to bat to Farrar is a breaking ball in the dirt, blocked well by Schwark as Kip will stay at second.
Yeah, and Kip not the best, not the fastest runner the Stags have. No stolen bases on the air. However, he would have made a run for it at third if that got by Schwark.
The 1-0 delivery to Farrar. That is swung and fouled back out of play into Rafferty. Yeah, there's a lot of backstop behind the plate. And if the ball were to go behind, Kip would easily get there. That's how Bergevin scored the walk-off yesterday on a wild pitch.
A lot of outfield grasses. The outfield is playing rather deep for Farrar's hot hitting streak.
The 1-1 delivery from Lula Mekic is fouled back out of play by Farrar. The count is now 1-2.
Runner on second in Kip. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Stags looking to put the first run up on the board in this game.
Kip being held on by Figueroa. The delivery from Lula Mekic has a fastball that misses inside to Farrar. Counts now even here to the third baseman, Farrar. The delivery from Lula Mekic. That is an off speed that Farrar fights off back into the netting.
Pitch count still in Mula Mekic's favor, just past 35, putting himself in a great position to go deep into this game for the Saints.
The 2-2 delivery. That is fouled off by Dean Farrar, just looking to get a piece of that to stay alive here.
Yeah, and that's all he could do with that. That fastball was blazing off the hand of Mula Mekic.
Thorburn, the center fielder, definitely shaded quite a ways towards right center, and the left fielder, Rochelle, definitely shaded towards center field. Farrar loves taking pitches oppo, and Figueroa is holding on Kip at second. There's a big hole as Farrar fights off another pitch back foul into the parking lot that bangs off a couple of cars.
Yeah, one hit the roof, the other hit the window. Window seems fine, the roof TBD. More likely than not fine, though. Wasn't your car this time, was it?
No, it was not.
How was your car after yesterday? Was it good?
There's a little thing on it as that ball is ripped up the middle by Farrar, gloved by Figueroa at second, and Figueroa's throw beats Farrar at first. Really great play by Figueroa as he ranges past second base as a diving backhand looping throw from the ground.
Yeah, that was a chopper there from Farrar. Great awareness there by Figueroa at second base to snag it. Then the backhand throw to first. Great play all around by the Saints defense. 2 outs now with Kip on third.
Yeah, really great play by Figueroa as that ball, if it got into center, Kip would have scored from second most likely, but he is now on third because of the great play by Tyler Figueroa, the second baseman. And in steps Luke Nomura, who looks at a first pitch called strike.
Nomura drew a walk in his first at-bat, was held on first base.
Stags definitely want to put the first run on the board today as Nomura looks at a second pitch fastball that misses way high.
Stags 0 of 3 already on the game with runners in scoring position, trying to have a better mark here today.
1-1 count to Nomura. That is a fastball that blazes by Nomura's swing. He could not catch up to that one. The fastball from Mulamekic definitely has a little bit of speed behind it. Coming off 6'6", he can put a lot of power behind that leg. And that fastball is tipped into the mitt of Schwark, and that'll be a swinging strikeout to end the third inning here.
Yeah, can't ask for much more there for Mulamekic. The 6'6" pitcher is dealing, as is McVeigh, who will be back on the mound for the Stags to start the top of the fourth. We'll be right back to cover it. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field. We are still scoreless going into the fourth inning. Colin McVeigh still on the mound for your Fairfield Stags. He has let up 0 hits so far as he will be facing the shortstop, number 11, Randall Hine.
Heen, in his first plate appearance, struck out via the swing kind, one of 5 strikeout victims already for McVeigh.
First pitch from McVeigh bounces in front of the plate, very much not like him as he is always on his command. The 1-0 delivery from McVeigh. That is a fastball that is looked at by Randall for a called strike one.
Heen loves hitting leadoff as he is a .386 hitter in the leadoff spot of an inning.
Third pitch of the at-bat is swung on and fouled back into the netting. 1-2 is now the count to the shortstop. The 1-2 delivery from McVeigh. That is a nice off-speed pitch looked at by Heen, painted on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, Heen froze on that one. McVeigh absolutely fooled him for his 6th strikeout of the game.
Yeah, first looking strikeout of the game, in fact, as he's just blown it by every hitter. Heen looked at a couple of strikes there. Great at-bat from McVeigh there. And with that strikeout, that'll bring up the second baseman, Tyler Figueroa, who made a nice play in the last half inning as his first pitch swing fouls that back into the netting.
Figueroa in his first at-bat flew out to left fielder Storino. Comes into today's game sporting a .311 average, which is second on the Saints. That is the freshman out of, and we'll get to it in a little bit with this pitcher.
The 0-1 from McVeigh. Fastball misses outside.
That is Colony, New York, out of Colony Central High School.
I might have played him when I was younger. The 1-1 delivery from McVeigh. That is a fastball that was ripped out of play foul into Rafferty Stadium. McVeigh definitely put a lot of heat behind that fastball.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the heat by a lot of survival swings from the Siena hitters here early, putting them into Rafferty just to stay alive.
The 1-2 that is chopped foul towards the third base coach of Siena, who knocks it down. Still 1-2 here to the second baseman, Figueroa. That is a nice pitch that just seems to miss outside. Really great pitch. That was around the same spot that he struck out Heen on.
Yeah, no, umpire has been going back and forth tending to favor the pitchers a little bit more than the hitters. Nonetheless, strikes are strikes and balls are balls, but he has a better view than us.
As that 2-2 pitch is ripped foul down the line. We'll have to do a time in play as that one ended up on the field. Count still 2-2 here to Figueroa. McVeigh working from the windup. Sellinger, the second baseman, is shaded a couple steps towards second base, respecting the pole of Figueroa. And that 2-2 fastball misses high. Count is now full.
McVeigh yet to give up a walk in today's game, not trying to let Figueroa be the first with one out here in the top of the fourth.
The full count delivery from McVeigh. That is a nice off-speed pitch that Figueroa just fouls off back behind us and almost hits a moving car in the parking lot. McVeigh collecting himself on the mound. Gets the signal from the windup and the pitch. That is a fastball looked at right down the middle. That will be his 7th strikeout of the game, the 6th looking from McVeigh.
Yeah, absolutely filthy stuff from McVeigh here early. Is yet to give up a hit as Richelli is coming to the plate. Struck out swinging in his first time up.
Excuse me, that was his 2nd looking strikeout of the game. 5 of the swinging kind. Righty on lefty matchup here. Righty and McVeigh, lefty and Richelli as he looks at a first pitch called ball outside. The 1-0 delivery from McVeigh. That is fouled out of play back by Richelli. One's the count here to number 1 on Siena. And the off-speed misses outside from McVeigh. The 2-1 pitch from McVeigh. That is skied towards left field. Storino's got a beat on it. He's towards the left field line. He'll put that one away for the 3rd out here.
Yeah. Another 1-2-3 inning for McVeigh. Yes, yet to give a hit. Hopefully the Stags bats once again can awaken, as it will be Bergevin, Hibbard, and Buchera with the heart of the order coming up for the Stags. We'll be back in a bit.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field. We are still scoreless going into the bottom of the 4th with the bulk of Fairfield's lineup coming up. We have Matt Bergevin, the first baseman, followed by Ethan Hibbert, the catcher, and Matt Bucciaro, the right fielder. If we want to do damage, it is definitely going to be from these 3 right here.
Yeah, definitely want to put up a run sooner rather than later. With the dominant outing McVeigh is having on the mound, he would love some run support right here.
Arned Mulamekic is still on the mound for the Siena Saints, shoving strong as the first pitch to bat is skied out of play foul from Bergevin. The 1-0 delivery from Milomekic. That one just misses low to Bergevin. The delivery from the southpaw. That is a fastball that Bergevin could not catch up to, as that one's a little high. He could not catch up to the high heat.
Yeah, Milomekic is fooling a lot of hitters here. Just one walk with 3 strikeouts. Certainly not showing a 6.28 ERA type of pitcher thus far.
Yeah, he's been very dominant, but that fastball misses upstairs. Counts now even. The 2-2 delivery from Milomekic. That is a nice breaking ball that is looked at from Bergevin for a called strike 3 and his 4th strikeout of the game.
Yeah, he's absolutely freezing Stags hitters right now. Bergevin didn't know what to do on that pitch. Is making his way to the dugout after his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, and with that strikeout, that'll bring up the power hitting catcher, number 31, Ethan Hibbard.
Hibbard grounded out into a double play to end the first in his first at bat.
First pitch breaking ball is in there for a strike to Ethan Hibbard. The 0-1 from Milomekic. Another off speed, but that one misses outside. And the pitch, that one clips the top of the zone to Hibbard, puts him down 1-2 here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Stags hitters just 2 of 10 overall on the game. Siena, on the other hand, 0 of 13.
Fastball misses high to Hibbard. Counts now even 2-2.
Definitely a pitcher's duel thus far.
Yeah, as there's only been 2 hits here, and we are in the bottom of the 4th. That is a nice breaking ball, but held up by Hibbard.
Not even an hour into the game, and we're already in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, time's been flying, really, because these pitchers are just have been pounding the zone, and defense has been making plays. So counts now full here to Hibbard. With 1 out. The delivery from Milomekic. That off speed lands in, paints the inside corner, and that'll be the 2nd strikeout of this inning.
Both pitchers' command is sharp. That's back-to-back looking strikeouts for Milomekic. That's his 5th of the game, with Bucciero coming up now trying to ignite the Stags offense, who has been held to 2 hits thus far.
Yeah, Bucciero also a strikeout victim. He led off the 2nd inning with a strikeout. Let's see it as he drives that to right field. That is a no-doubter off the bat, and a lucky Townhouse member will be picking up that ball.
Speak of the devil, Colin. Bucciero breaks our scoreless drought. It is 1-0 Stags.
Yeah, 1 swing of the bat, and it clears the trees in right field. I know you folks are not here watching the game, but there are some trees in right field, and Bucciero put that one right over it, right into a parking lot. As it is now 1-0 Fairfield in the bottom of the 4th.
That's 12 homers on the year for Bucciero. That's his 47th RBI as Selinger steps up to the plate.
As that first pitch is looked at for a called ball by the umpire.
Stags bench is feeling it, to say the least.
The 1-0 delivery misses. And the Stags dugout gets rowdy again. They're feeling themselves after that Bucciero bomb.
They took all the momentum. They finally broke the ice, and Stags are in control.
The 2-0 delivery from Milomekic. That is an off speed that lands and paints the inside corner to Selinger. 2-1 is now the count here.
Fortunately for Milomekic, it's only a solo shot, and you have 2 outs. This game is far from over. Each this guy getting out here, still a phenomenal outing thus far.
Yeah. That pitch misses low here from Milomekic. It's in Selinger's favor here now with a 3-1 count. Yeah, definitely just 1 swing of the bat. It's only 1 run. Milomekic can't let that get inside his head here, as it is only the bottom of the 4th.
And for Siena, Bergamatto is coming up the toughest out by far for the Stags as Selinger draws a walk.
That pitch just misses inside. Now will be a lefty-on-lefty matchup again here with Mulamekic and the left fielder Storino.
Second walk given up there by Mulamekic. Storino, in his first at-bat, flew out to the left fielder, Rochelle.
First pitch of bat from Mulamekic is fouled back by Storino. Just got the top of the baseball there. Selinger with the lead off from first. Danny Barbero, the third baseman, is on the infield grass. As Selinger goes, the throw from Schwark. Gloved on a hop by Heen, but Selinger is in there for a stolen base.
Good throw there. Went on a bounce. Wondering if it was on the fly and in the glove of Heen directly. We could be already in the bottom or the top of the fifth.
Yeah. Great.
Nonetheless, great jump by Selinger.
Yeah, really great jump by Selinger.
6th stolen base of the year.
The 1-1 fastball is way high to Storino as he looks back at Mulamekic. Selinger being held on by the shortstop Heen. And as Mulamekic will throw over to Heen to check on Selinger, but he's back in there.
I have no idea what they ate for breakfast this morning, the Stag's bench, but they are crazier than they have in all series.
Yeah, they're just looking to build the momentum there. They know they went down early yesterday, and they're just ecstatic to get an early lead here. As that fastball misses high again to Storino, 3-1 is now the count.
Tyler Kipp on deck, already 1 of 1 on the game.
3-1 delivery. That one paints the outside corner to Storino. Count is now full with 2 outs and a man on second in Selinger. Let's see what Mulamekic goes to here. That one's looped into right field, and that will fall. Selinger is rounding third and heading home. Storino is on his horse, on the way to second. The throw from right from Mellon to Heen, and Storino is in there for a 2-out RBI double.
Yeah, great plate awareness and discipline there by Storino. Saw the ball really well, roped it over the first baseman's head, Bergamatto. Selinger scores from second. We got 2-0 Stags.
So after 2 looking strikeouts to start the bottom of the fourth, the Stags go solo home run, walk, and then a RBI, followed by a steal from Selinger and RBI double from Storino. You love to see it here.
Siena going to take their first mound visit of the game here. And it's amazing, Colin, how quickly things turn in favor from the Stags. Held to 2 hits in through the first 3 innings, and back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning for Mulamekic, but Bucciero comes alive, and it seems the Stags have followed in his lead.
Yeah, the home run from Bucciero seems to maybe have rattled Mulamekic a little bit, as that should not have. It's just one swing of the bat that did the solo home run, but he followed that with a walk from Selinger. Selinger ended up stealing second, and then Storino, with a full count, he pokes an outside pitch into right field. That lands for an RBI double.
Still only 2-0 here, so the game is far from over. Stags would certainly love to pile it on here, as they love to do, score runs in bunches as Tyler Kipp steps to the plate now.
So as Storino and Selinger trade places, Kipp is now up with a runner in scoring position. As Kipp looks at a first pitch off speed called for strike 1. Oh, 1's the count here to the DH and Kipp. Storino being held on by Figueroa, the second baseman. That one is skied towards left center. Rochelle seems to got a beat on it in left center, and he will put that one away for the 3rd out.
Good damage control there by Mulamekic. Nonetheless, the Stags strike to put up 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Bucciero with an absolute opposite field bomb, and then Storino with a rope down the right field line to bring in Selinger and make it 2-0. We're entering the bottom of the 5th as Colin McVeigh has run support, looking to continue his dominance on the mound. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, folks, back here to Don and Chris Cookfield as your Fairfield Stags just put the first 2 runs on the scoreboard in the bottom of the 4th, and Colin McVeigh is still on the mound for your Fairfield Stags as he will be facing the first baseman, number 16, Nick Bergamato, in the top of the 5th.
Bergamato reached on an error by Bergevin in his first at-bat, the lone base runner of the game for the Saints thus far. Waiting on somebody here.
Third base umpire was getting some water, and as he's back now in position.
Gotta stay hydrated. I was literally just talking about that. I should have brought water bottle. Finally have some beautiful weather here. It's about time after this dreary April, to say the least.
Yeah. The 0-0 pitch from McVeigh to start the top of the 5th. That is a nice off-speed pitch looked at by Bergamato for a called strike 1.
Fairfield is their first lead of the game with 4 hits on the game.
He goes back to another off-speed pitch. Bergamato checks his swing and he holds up for a call. It is now a 1-1 count.
Still 2-0 though. So Fairfield, the game is far from over. You have to keep your foot on the gas, and McVeigh cannot let up one bit.
The 1-1 pitch is grounded past the glove of Luke Nomura, the shortstop, ranging to his left. And that will go into left field to Nick Storino.
Yeah, Bergamato's dominant series continuing there. Just gets it past the glove of Nomura for a leadoff hit. Siena Saints have their first hit of the game.
Yeah, McVeigh will have to work out of the stretch now with Bergamato at first. And now he's facing the center fielder, Gavin Thorburn. And Bergamato is shot towards second. That is a high chopper. Ferrara ranges to his left, a running throw, and gets Thorburn out at first. Really great play by Ferrara.
Yeah, no possibility of a double play with Bergamato having a great jump there. Nonetheless, great play off the hop there by Ferrara to at least get one.
Yeah, that one was a real high chopper. Took about 2 chops. Ferrara ranging towards the shortstop position, gloves it on a short hop, and does a running throw to Bergeron at first.
Yeah, and if Ferrara doesn't charge that ball, Siena has runners on second and first, undisputably.
Yeah. Nomura was definitely trying to play that one back on a hop as where Ferrara was charging that ball hard. So that was a runner in scoring position for the catcher, Willie Schwark. First pitch off speed, misses outside by McVeigh.
Schwark in his first at bat grounded out to the shortstop in his second game behind the plate. This series sat out on Friday's game.
The 1-0 delivery from McVeigh. That one is skied down the first baseline towards the Stags dugout. That will land right behind the dugout, out of play.
McVeigh's pitch count creeping up towards 60, putting himself in a great position to give the Stags a quality start here.
Counts 1-1 here with 1 out. 1 man on, Bergamato at second. And the delivery from McVeigh, that is cut on and missed by Schwark. Really great pitch there from McVeigh.
Yeah, he gave them the off speed, a little bit of a quicker off speed though. We love to see, especially yesterday, where a lot of off speed was left in the heart of the zone. Off speed and inside there to jam Schwark.
The 1-2 delivery, that is swung on and grounded to Nomura at short. He charges, throws it over to Bergman at first, and that will be an out. That pitch was outside, and he definitely tried to pull that ball, but it was weakly hit on the ground to Nomura.
Yeah, no, that's why you have to charge the ball, Colin, because if you let the ball come to you, more likely than not, that runner is going to be safe and can make a difference in the scoreboard. Bergamato got a great jump there, though, as he advances to third, but Nomura had no shot to get him. Smart play there.
Yeah. So now there's a runner on third for the DH and Louis Percival.
Percival in his first at-bat struck out swinging in the third.
First pitch of that bat is a fastball that misses way high from McVeigh.
2 outs, runner on third in Bergamato. Siena trying to cut this lead sooner rather than later with just 1 hit so far.
The 1-0 delivery from McVeigh, that is also high. to Percival. 2-0 is the count.
Now, if you're McVeigh, your offense does have momentum, and you do have your top of the order on deck after Strollo. So just get out here, and then you putting yourself in a good position to succeed.
That 2-0 delivery paints the inside corner on Percival for the first strike of the at-bat. The 2-1 as a fastball is laced right down the middle and looked at by Percival. It is a 2-2 count now with 2 men out and a runner on third.
If Percival is able to reach the 9-hole hitter, Mealand will be on deck 0 of 1 on the game thus far.
Let's see what McVeigh goes here with the 2-2. And that's an off-speed pitch looked at by Percival. That is McVeigh's 8th strikeout of the game.
Absolutely love to see it. Siena strands a runner on third. Make that 0 of 2 with runners in scoring position. McVeigh has been wheeling and dealing, and the Stags are hyped right now. Strollo going to lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Stags, then the top of the order in Ferrara and Nomura. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, folks. Here, Don and Chris Cookfield. I'm Colin Lynch alongside Andrew Jameson with WVOF Fairfield Radio. Arned Mulamekic is still on the mound for your Siena Saints, and he will face the lefty center fielder Ryan Strollo, who's also a lefty. So lefty on lefty matchup here to start the bottom of the 5th.
Siena still has confidence in Mulamekic as there is no one in the pen yet for Siena.
As that is a first pitch breaking ball ripped foul by Strollo. He was definitely on that one.
Strollo in his first at-bat sacrificed bunt, which enabled Selinger to go to second and eventually score.
Second pitch at bat, it's a breaking ball that bounces in front of the plate.
Excuse me, I believe, Kip on that, the runner he advanced in third.
Third pitch at bat is grounded, and a diving Bergamatto stops. It's a race to the bag, and Strollo beats it out. Great diving play by Bergamatto, but he had to get up and hustle to the bag, and Strollo's got some speed, and he beat that one out.
Yeah, speed is crucial in sports. It makes or breaks teams' chances and can establish momentum, wreaking havoc on the base pads. That was a great play there by Bergamatto. However, Strollo saw it, hustled, earned that base hit.
Yeah, he definitely earned that one. As the first pitch at bat, he ripped foul down the first baseline. That was a really hard-hit ground ball, but was gloved by Bergamatto on the dive. And that will bring up the leadoff hitter, number 23, Dean Ferrara. As Dean Ferrara squares bunt, and it goes to the pitcher, and Mulamekic throws to second at Hine, and that is an unsuccessful bunt right there.
Yeah, no, I get the idea there from Ferrara. Given Strollo's speed, however, Mulamekic with the great range he has as a 6'6" righty got to that ball quick and made a great throw to get the force.
Yeah, most other pitchers, that one's bouncing right over the head, but Mulamekic 6'6", and he's also on the mound at the moment. He just had to reach up for that one and give a good throw to second base. As I'll bring up the shortstop, Luke Nomura, with one out. As Mulamekic throws over at Ferrara, but he's back in there safely.
Ferrara is a threat on the base pad. 6 stolen bases on the year with a 75% success rate.
Stags definitely trying to get runners in scoring position. They tried with that bunt there. Let's see what they do here. The delivery from Mulamekic. That one misses high to Nomura. Mulamekic working from the stretch with Ferrara on first. That off speed misses high again to Nomura. 2-0 is the count to the shortstop. The 2-0 from Mulamekic off speed lands in the zone for the first strike of the at bat. Nomura and Farrar getting signs from the third base and head coach, Bill Courier. And there's a throw over from Mulamekic to Farrar. Farrar gets back in there safely.
Stags have 5 hits on the game already. Siena just won. 1 error for Fairfield, none for Siena.
And Farrar takes off from second. The throw from Schwark is offline. Tag is applied, but he is safe. That throw from Schwark was on a hop towards the shortstop side, so we had to reach over and try to apply the tag, but Farrar is in there. As there seems to be discussion between Bill Courier and the umpire. I guess there might be a batter obstruction on Luke Nomura here on the throw from Schwark.
Yeah, if that throw was online from Schwark, we could have a double play. It will be batter obstruction, it appears, though. The throw from Schwark was definitely wide left and an aired throw. If that throw were to be online, it would have beat Ferrara. So, yeah, it will go down as a batter's interference for the second out of the inning by Nomura.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate for the Stags, as Farrar would be on second right now. As the first pitch fastball from Mulamekic to Bergevin misses inside for a called ball.
Rarely do you see that.
Mhm.
Bergevin, 2 strikeouts on the game already, 1 swinging, 1 looking.
The 1-0 from Mulamekic. That is ripped out towards left field. If that is fair, it is gone, and it looks like it is ending up foul.
That's a bomb,
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Right off the bat, it was a no doubt clearing the fence. It was just a matter of whether that ball was fair or foul.
Tough to tell from that angle.
Mm-hmm.
Lost that one in the sun, but absolute. Just pulled that one a little bit.
Yeah, as Bergevin misses his third 2-run homer of this series.
Would have been his 4th homer in 3 games. Still a possibility for that, though.
Yeah. As Farrar gets his lead off from first, 1-1 is the count to the first baseman, Bergevin. And he sends that one a smile in the sky in left field. Definitely got under that. Might be trouble, though, that one. But it is gloved by Thorburn in left center.
Stags leave 1 on the bases due to a batter's obstruction and inability to drive Ferrara in. We're through 5. 2-0 is the score. We'll be back for the top of the 6th and more of Colin McVeigh.
The right fielder, number 3, Gunnar Wheeler.
Welcome back, folks, here to Ton and Chris Cook Field, where your Fairfield Stags are up 2-0 in the top of the sixth. Colin McVeigh is still working hard on the mound for your Fairfield Stags, as he'll be facing the 9-1-2 hitters in the top of the sixth. Gunnar Melland is now in the box for his Saints as he looks at a first pitch called ball low.
Melland 0-1 on the game with a pop-up to the second baseman in his first at-bat. Top of the order behind him, Barbero on deck. He is 0-2 on the game thus far.
The 1-0 delivery from McVeigh. It is swung on and missed. Very late swing there by Melland. He could not catch up to the fastball.
8 strikeouts on the game through 5 for McVeigh, just giving up that one hit to Bergamatto.
Yeah, who else but Bergamatto? Third pitch, fastball looked at by Melland for a called strike 2. He's quickly down 1-2 here after the first pitch ball. And the 1-2. High heat laid off of by Melland. Did not want to be another swinging victim of McVeigh. So the count's even now to the right fielder and Melland. McVeigh gets set. The windup and the delivery. Melland checks his swing, but he does not hold up, as that will be his 9th strikeout of the game.
Jerzinski not happy with that at all. A little bit of a delayed response by the first base umpire there. Nonetheless, that is McVeigh's 9th strikeout and the first out of this top of the sixth.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a delayed call by the first base umpire, as that was a righty on the check swing. Checked it down to the first baseman. He banged him out on strikes. And Danny Barbero, his first pitch swinging down the line, but that one will end up foul. Definitely had the home run distance on it, but it was about 30 or 20 feet foul to the left.
A lot of pull tendencies today for these hitters. Buccier really the only one who's gotten opposite field power with that solo homer in the bottom of the fourth to kickstart the scoring for the Stags.
Yeah, Barbero definitely wishes he had that pitch back and waited on it a little bit. As the 0-1 delivery from McVeigh is swung on and missed by Barbero. Really great pitch there from McVeigh following the fastball.
71 pitches now for McVeigh, still wheeling and dealing. One out here in the top of the sixth.
The 0-2 from McVeigh to Barbero. That is swung on and missed on the high heat Barbero. That would be double-digit strikeouts here from McVeigh, and we are only in the 6th inning.
Coming into the game, his ratio was about 6-1 for strikeouts to walks. He has upped that to 7-1 now with his 10th strikeout of the game, absolutely shredding these Siena hitters.
Yeah, and that will bring up the shortstop, number 11, Randall Heen.
2 strikeouts for Heen already, not trying to make it 3.
First pitch swing, Heen is as he just, and it looks like he got Hibbard with the bat somewhere. Hibbard, the catcher, wincing in pain behind the plate.
Trainer's going to be coming out on that one immediately. Scary play there. We're going to take a quick break here at WVOF Sports. We'll give you an update on Hibbard as soon as we get one. Hibbard appears to be okay, thankfully. We're going to be resuming top of the sixth action here. The count is 0-1, 2 outs.
So that one must have got Hibbard on the backswing, because if it was the front swing, it would be catcher's interference. So the backswing from Heen definitely caught Hibbard on the wrist, but he seems to be okay. He's a trooper. Count is now 0-1. And the delivery from McVeigh. Fastball misses high.
Hibbard will be due up in the bottom of the sixth, leading off for the Stags in that half of the inning.
Yep. The 1-1. Nice off speed from McVeigh. Throws Heen. Count quickly goes to 1-2.
Looking for his 11th strikeout of the game. No walks to his name yet.
The 1-2 delivery. That is ripped into right field and gloved on 3 hops by Boucher. Really great hitting there from Heen. Outside pitch. Took it and drove it over the second baseman Sellinger's head.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there by Heen, seeing the ball really well, exploiting that opposite field with a lot of grass down there over the head of Sellinger. Second hit of the game for the Saints.
Yeah, and that'll bring up the second baseman, number 6, Tyler Figueroa. Sellinger shifted a little bit towards second, almost about 3 steps from being behind the bag. As McVeigh throws over to Heen, one of the few base runners for Siena so far this game.
Only the third of the game. Bergamoto has reached twice. Heen the third. Bergamoto reached on an error by Ferrara in the second inning.
As the first pitch to that bat is skied out to center field, Strollo's got it with the sunglasses on. He makes the catch to end the top of the sixth here.
Dominant McVeigh has been, to say the least. Hibbard is due up for your Stags in the bottom of the sixth, followed by Bucciero and then Sellinger. We'll be right back for the bottom of the sixth. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, folks. Here, Don and Chris Cookfield, where Ethan Hibbert seems to be okay because he'll be due up here in the bottom of the sixth. Arnad Mulamekic is still going strong on the mound for the Siena Saints. This would be a good pitcher-hitter matchup here to lead off the bottom of the sixth.
Pitch count just about 80 for Mulamekic.
Lefty on righty matchup. First pitch of the bat is a breaking ball that misses low.
Hibbard 0 of 2 on the game last time up. Struck out looking. 1 of 5 strikeouts for Mulamekic on the game.
The 1-0 delivery from Mulamekic. That one paints the inside corner on Hibbard, and I'll put the count even here at 1-1. The 1-1 delivery from Mulamekic. Fastball misses high to Hibbard.
Bucciero, who had the solo homer in the bottom of the fourth, is on deck for the Stags.
2-1 delivery from Mulamekic. That one also misses high here to Hibbard. He's in a hitter's count now at 3-1. And the delivery from Mulamekic, that one 3 pitches miss high in a row, and that will put Hibbard on base.
Nice plate discipline there by Hibbard, not chasing anything out of the zone. The experience from the grad student paying dividends there.
Yeah, and with that walk from Hibbard, that will bring up Matt Bucciero, who did leave the park in the fourth inning to get the Stags scoring run going. First pitch of the at-bat clips the outside part of the zone for strike one.
Outfield respecting Boucher's power, playing very deep in the outfield.
Yeah, especially Thorburn in center. He is way back there. Really great second pitch off speed going from outside, and that one paints the inside corner on Boucher as he's quickly down 0-2 here. Hibbard gets his lead off from first. Delivery from Milomekic. That one is fought foul off the bat of Boucher.
Survival swing there by Boucher. Got just enough of that to hook it off of Rafferty Stadium.
Yeah, definitely thought about that one for a second before he swing. Very late swing, but all that matters is he got a piece of it and he lives to see another pitch. And that pitch is a breaking ball from Milomekic and is looked at by Boucher for a looking strikeout. Second out of the inning in the bottom of the sixth, and I'll bring up Zach Sellinger.
There is a name active in the Siena bullpen. We'll get you that name shortly as Sellinger steps up to the dish. He walked and scored in his last time up in the bottom of the fourth.
First pitch to Sellinger. That is ripped to left field. Rochelle cannot get to it as that one hops off the wall. Hibbard will get to third, and Sellinger will be on second. First pitch swinging from Sellinger. He rips that to left field. One hops on the wall, and he does his crane pose on second. And the Fairfield Stags dugout is loving it.
Karate Kid S there by Sellinger. Great piece of hitting on that first pitch from Milomekic as Billy Rozakis is back in the bullpen for the Saints as the Stags have third and second with one out, and Nick Storino up, who had an RBI double his last time up.
First pitch from Milomekic has swung on and fouled down the line towards a Jeep, but goes right in front of it.
That was close.
Stags are definitely being aggressive here. Storino just wants to put both Hibbard and Sellinger in there. A bloop hit will definitely score Hibbard, and if Sellinger gets a good enough secondary lead, he could also score. Second pitch is fastball high and inside, and that gets the Stags dugout chirping.
Infield playing very shallow. Outfield, conversely, playing relatively deep, except for the left fielder, Rochelle, who is shallow.
Third pitch at bat. That one misses high to Storino, who has not taken his eye off of the pitcher in Milomekic.
Feels like do or die here right now for Milomekic as McVeigh is dealing on the other side. Stags are threatening here once again. He needs to get out of this jam.
Yeah, and the Stags are definitely looking to give McVeigh insurance. That one's popped down the third baseline. That is definitely in trouble territory. That one might fall. And that one falls in foul territory, giving Storino another pitch to see.
That's the death triangle on the left side, Colin, we alluded to yesterday in right field. Didn't appear there was much communication amongst. Didn't hear anything from them. Remember specifically yesterday, Bucciero being very vocal and calling his infielders off in right field. Lack of that there for Siena, and as a result, to give Storino another chance here.
Yeah, outfield definitely has say over the infielders in those death triangle situations. You got to listen to your teammates there as the 2-2 delivery is swung on and missed by Storino. That'll be two outs now with two runners in scoring position for the DH number 20, Tyler Kipp.
That is Milomekić's sixth strikeout of the game. None bigger there as the infield will go back to their regular positions and alignments as Tyler Kipp steps to the dish.
Outfield definitely in an opposite field shift. Thorburn, the center fielder, definitely a couple steps towards it. As Kipp's first pitch swing, grounded to Heen, the shortstop, throws over to Bergamatto, and that will end the sixth inning here. Stags strand 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, no, Stags were threatening there. However, that's great composure by Milomekić, who adds a quality start to his name as he has only given up 2 runs through 6 innings on 6 hits. Interesting to see what the bullpen, if they will get active after this half inning. Nonetheless, we are through 6. It is 2-0. Fairfield. McVeigh still going strong.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cookfield. I'm Colin Lynch alongside Andrew Jameson with WVOF Fairfield Radio, where we are in a pitcher's duel, only 2-0 going into the top of the seventh. And we have Colin McVeigh still on the mound for your Fairfield Stags, going up against the lefty left fielder, number 1, Austin Rochelle.
Rochelle 0 of 2 on the game, flew out to left his last time up.
As he is first pitch swinging into shallow left field. Nomura, the shortstop, will glove that for the first out. Love to see it as McVeigh's in his 7th inning of work, and the leadoff hitter, we get a first pitch out.
Yeah, and he's creeping up at 80 pitches now, 78 to be exact. Definitely ground ball outs and flyouts would be beneficial for his length.
Yeah. He does have great command, so the ball will be there. It's just a matter of whether the hitters can make contact on it. As that is a first pitch off speed to Nick Bergamato, the first baseman that is looked at for a called strike.
Bergamato, 1 of 2 hits on the day for the Saints with a single in the 5th.
McVeigh tries to go back outside, but that one misses in the lefty batter's box. One's the count here to the first baseman Bergamato with 1 man out.
If you hear Don't Stop Believin' in the background, folks, we apologize for that. That's a good song, though.
Yeah. Fastball from McVeigh. You could hear the seams from here as that one paints the inside corner for strike 2.
Bergamato definitely been the toughest out for the Saints in this weekend series. Would love nothing more than a strikeout here.
As that is a swinging strikeout. Fastball blew by Bergamato for McVeigh's 11th strikeout of the game.
11 strikeouts to no walks. That's dominance and efficiency.
Yeah, really quick 2 outs here in the top of the 7th as he is now facing number 20, the center fielder, Gavin Thorburn. The 0-0 from McVeigh starts him off with a fastball that is looked at by Thorburn right down the middle for strike 1. McVeigh going to work quickly here. Gets the sign from Hibbard. The delivery. Another fastball, but that one just seems to miss. One's now the count here with 2 outs and no one on. Really great off speed there from McVeigh as that is waved and tipped into the mitt.
One of those excuse me swings, but he swung before it was too late. Thorburn was fooled on that one. Down 1-2 here.
Let's see what McVeigh goes to in the pitcher's count. That one is barely fouled off, and that went over the Stags dugout on a hop.
Yeah, chopper there. Very weak contact off the bat of Thorburn, just in survival mode here.
As it is 1-2 again here to the center fielder, Thorburn. Delivery from McVeigh. That is a high fastball that is in the attic. The count is now even at 2-2. The 2-2 delivery from McVeigh. That is another fastball, but just seems to miss outside as McVeigh was looking to walk off the field.
Not sure whether that one missed. Nonetheless, is a full count.
Yeah, it definitely seemed to look like it hit the outside part of the plate from our view, but we are not right behind the plate like the umpire. So now the count is full, and the delivery from McVeigh. That's an off-speed that is waved at and missed by Thorburn. His 12th strikeout of the game for McVeigh.
Didn't get that call, but he made sure to get the call the second time around as McVeigh is fired up, walking off the mound, and rightfully so after his dominant outing thus far. It's stretch time here at Cook Field with the bottom of the 7th coming up. Your Fairfield Stags leading 2-0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field. Score is still 2-0 Stags going into the bottom of the 7th, and there's a new pitcher for the Siena Saints, Nolan Puglisi, the freshman right-hander out of Paxton, Maine, or Massachusetts, excuse me.
Puglisi comes into the game sporting a 5.73 ERA, 22 walks to 13 strikeouts. So command has been an issue for the freshman.
Yeah, and he'll be facing the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Ryan Stroll, the center fielder, looks at a first pitch called ball. Then Puglisi dots the outside corner for a called strike. As the third pitch just misses outside, the count is now 2-1. The delivery from Puglisi, that one bounces in the dirt. Stopped by Schwark. Count 3-1 here to the 9-hitter center fielder Ryan Strollo.
Strollo, 1 of 2 on the day, had the hustle single down the first base line, the 5th.
And that breaking ball bounces off the plate, and that will be a quick walk. As that one goes to the backstop, and Strollo hustles down the first, but will stay there. And that will bring up the third baseman, number 23, Dean Ferrara.
Stags certainly need more insurance run. No better part of the lineup to do it than the top of the order.
Last time we were in this situation with Strollo on first, Ferrara went to bunt as Puglisi throws over to Bergamotta to try and get Strollo, but Strollo is back in there. The 0-0 delivery. As a first pitch breaking ball is skied in the shallow outfield, and Tyler Figueroa will glove that one only one step into the outfield grass.
Contact there by Ferrara. Good awareness there, and good job seeing the ball there by Figueroa for the first out.
Yeah, the sun is definitely blaring, and it is most effective on the second base, first base, and right fielder. And with that put out, that will bring up the shortstop, number 2, Luke Nomura, with 1 man out and 1 man on first. As he draws bunt, but that breaking ball bounces in the dirt. Great pick by Schwark behind the plate.
Nomura last time up. Batter's interference was ruled out on the batter's interference.
Second pitch fastball seems to miss, but I don't know where.
Murrow 0 of 1, or excuse me, 0 of 2 on the game. Struck out in the third, drew a walk in the first.
The 2-0 to McVera, that is a off-speed pitch that misses outside. Puglisi is definitely not happy with the umpire's strike zone at the moment. 3-0 to the shortstop. That fastball paints the inside corner. Puglisi definitely has some speed behind his fastball.
It's a matter of controlling that speed, though. Colin, you got to be consistent and efficient in your strike zone. He's been sporadic thus far.
Yeah, and now he walks 2 batters in a row. Not in a row, but he has walked 2 batters this inning. And that will bring up number 24, Matt Bergevin.
Bergevin just missed a homer by about 20, 30 feet. Last time up, settled for a fly out to the center fielder in the 5th.
Now, coach of Siena is going out to talk to Puglisi and tell him maybe this is the guy that's done the most damage this series. You got to be careful with him here.
So, Colin, we have a mound visit here. Fairfield's up 2-0. Runners on second and first, only 1 out. It feels like you got to do damage control at this point, but it's fair. Siena has no answer for Colin McVeigh, who is going to go back on for an 8th inning, as we still have no sight of a Stags reliever in the bullpen.
Yeah, and the Stags definitely have trust in McVeigh. He has only let up 2 hits here. He'll be going into his 8th inning of work, 12 strikeouts. He has just been pure dominance here. And the 2 hits that have come, 1 off Bergamotta and 1 off the bat of Heen with 2 strikes. It's just been great bat to ball on the hits, but other than that, they just can't seem to touch McVeigh.
No walks is also the eye-popping stat, which when you look at McVeigh's stat line, certainly a big reason why he has gone as far as he has in this game, as Siena appears to be ready here. The mound visit is over by pitching coach Zach Breen in his first season at Siena.
Now Bergevin will be stepping up to the plate with 2 men on, 1 in scoring position. We have Strollo at second and Nomura at first. Righty on righty matchup. Puglisi working out of the stretch. First pitch at bat. That is a breaking ball. It misses way high.
Command issues, as once again, are an issue for Puglisi. 24 walks to 13 strikeouts, almost a 2-to-1 ratio in favor of the walks.
And that fastball paints the inside corner. Matt Bergevin getting some clarity from the umpire on that call.
Has given up 5 homers this year in 22 and a third innings of work. Bergevin is a streaky home run hitter, hits them in bunches when he's on a hot streak.
As Puglisi throws to Figueroa at second, check on Strollo, but Strollo not much going on there as he gets back. 1-1 count, 1 out, and 2 men on. Pitch from Puglisi. That is ripped into left field. Strollo is rounding third. He will easily score, and that will be a 1-out RBI single from Bergevin. Nomura lands at second base.
He's been a power hitter this series. Nonetheless, gets it done with small ball there. Beautiful seeing ball, hitting ball approach there by Bergevin to loop it over the Barbero's head. It is 3-0 Stags. First run since the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, great run. Great jump from Strollo. Got a great secondary lead, and as soon as he saw that ball going over the head of Barbero, the third baseman, he was thinking 4 right away, and no throw could have beat him there. As we have Ethan Hibbard now up with 2 men on and 1 man out. As that breaking ball bounces off the plate and goes all the way to the backstop, Luke Nomura and Bergevin will both advance a base.
Yeah, command issues clear as day for Puglisi right now as both Bergevin and Nomura move up a base, eliminating the double play possibility.
Yeah.
Now a slack fly is almost guaranteed to get Nomura in, possibly Bergevin if it's a bloop single, given how deep the outfield is playing, particularly Rochelle, who is way out there and right, given Hibbard's power.
Yeah, now the whole infield is in now. 1 man out, 2 in scoring position. First pitch breaking ball looked at by Hibbard for a called strike. Not first pitch, second pitch after the wild one that advanced the runners. As the umpire is telling Puglisi to come set and get clarity from the umpire.
So I believe that will be a warning. We saw yesterday a warning was given before Rosaki's had a ball, which eventually led to a walk by Storino. Did not impact the final decision, though, as Stags were scoreless that inning. Nice block there by Schwartz to potentially save a run.
Yeah, third pitch there, breaking ball bounced in front of the plate, and really great block by Schwartz. Because Bergevin at second, no one's holding it on, infield's in. He can go halfway up in between third and second. And that pitch that fastball almost clips Hibbard in the ankles as Schwartz gets a glove on it.
Yeah, it's another great stop. However, Puglisi's command is all over the place. He's painting a picture, but it's all outside the zone, Colin.
Yeah, you figure if he walks Hibbard here, they might take him out. And that is a 5-pitch walk to Hibbard.
And bases are loaded for the Stags with 1 out here, and Matt Bucciero is stepping up to the plate already with 1 homer on the day, looking for a grand salami, and I know Colin wants one to add to his resume.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, Puglisi needs to find the strike zone here. As Bucciero is first pitch swinging at a breaking ball, he'll foul that behind him. So
Stags are an aggressive hitting team. They do love swinging at the first pitch, so hopefully that plays into Puglisi's favor for his sake.
So corner infielders are in now with 1 out. Middle infielders back in double play depth. As second pitch is another off speed looked at by Bucciero for a called strike 2.
Nice job calming down here by Puglisi to get ahead of Bucciero here, 0-2.
And the delivery. That one is ripped towards left center, but Rochelle seems like he's got a beat on it. He will glove that, but Nomura will surely score. Will tag from third and score.
Nice rip there by Bucciero. Gets the job done, bringing in Nomura for his second RBI of the game. 4-0 Stags.
So 2 runs have been tallied in both the bottom of the 4th and the bottom of the 7th here from the Stags. 4-0 is the score with Zach Sellinger coming up with 2 men on and 2 men out.
Sellinger ripped a double last time up over the third baseman. Barbero's head is 1 of 2 on the game.
Sellinger was first pitch swinging that at bat. Let's see what he does here. as he gets start off with a breaking ball, but that one misses outside.
Stags have scored 2 in the fourth and 2 here in the bottom of the seventh to jump out to a 4-0 lead.
The 1-0 to Selinger. That fastball paints the outside corner for strike one. And the pitch. That breaking ball misses low. Count is 2-1 to the second baseman.
Bucciero, the only hitter that Puglisi has been able to get ahead of, needs a big out here.
The 2-1 delivery from Puglisi. That is skied towards left center. Rochelle racing back at the track, at the wall, and that will be a 3-run home run over the trees for your second baseman, Zach Selinger. Bergevin and Hibbard and Selinger will score on that, and that will be a 5-run bottom of the seventh for your Fairfield Stags.
Yes, Selinger absolutely skied that one. We were hesitant to see if that ball was going to get out. However, it does, and it's 7-0 Stags as they have erupted, as Colin said, for 5 runs in this bottom of the seventh as the bench is loving what they are seeing. For Selinger, that is his 4th homer of the year, his 18th, 19th, and 20th RBIs on the season.
And after that big blast, that will bring up the lefty hitting left fielder Nick Strinos. He draws bunt, but the first pitch lands in front of the plate. He pulls back for a call, ball one. As there seems to be a little action in the Saints bullpen, give us a moment while we figure out who is in there. Puglisi working on the windup with no one on. Second pitch breaking ball is in there on the outside part of the plate for a called strike.
For Siena in the bullpen, that is Tyler Tilton, the redshirt sophomore out of Monmouth Beach.
As the third pitch to that bat is skied to left field, Rochelle seems to be under it, and he will glove that for the third out. Nevertheless, the Stags tally 5 in the bottom of the seventh. The score is 7-0 here going in the top of the eighth. Let's see if Colin McVeigh is still coming back out, and he will be shoving on the mound in the top of the eighth. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field, where your Fairfield Stags exploded for 5 runs in the bottom of the seventh. 7-0 is your score going in the top of the eighth, where Colin McVeigh is still working on the mound. He will face the 7, 8, and 9 hitters of Saints, starting off with Willie Schwark, the catcher.
Schwark last time up, ground out to the shortstop, has 2 ground outs on his name this afternoon.
As Schwark looks at a first pitch called ball low from McVeigh.
And for McVeigh, just had 5 runs of run support for him in the bottom of the seventh. His confidence has got to be high now.
Second pitch breaking ball is sat on by Willie Schwark and put into left field, fielded on a couple hops by Nick Strinos.
I am really sorry about that, Colin McVeigh.
All good, though.
Don't let it rattle you. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, McVeigh definitely let that pitch hung there to Schwark. Schwark sat on that and gave it quite a ride to left field, but not a lot of damage done, as we can roll one up the middle here for 2.
We'll have a pinch hitter here, as it will be Kobe Stenson pinch hitting for Percival.
Mm-hmm.
Stenson started both games at third base. in the first two games of the series. His first at bat here today.
McVeigh working from the stretch. First pitch off speed, paints the inside part of the plate for strike one.
Big jump from Schwark, who honestly has nothing to lose here, down 7 in the top of the 8th. No stolen bases, however, don't believe has attempted one yet this year.
Second pitch from McVeigh. That one misses just low on the fastball. 1-1 is now the count.
Believe we do have some action in the Fairfield bullpen, as McVeigh's pitch count is north of 90 now, approaching 94 after this pitch.
The 1-1 delivery. That is in there for a looking strike to Stenson.
Peter Phillips, one of the arms in the Stags bullpen right now.
The 1-2 count to Stenson. That one is roped down the left field line, looking like it's hooking foul, and that will be foul.
Seen a lot of balls be pulled toward the left field pole, good out of reach from Fair there, fortunately for McVeigh, trying to keep his shutout intact.
Still a 1-2 count to Stenson, the pinch hitter. Schwark getting his lead off from first. And the pitch from McVeigh. That fastball just misses high to Stenson. The count is now even at 2-2.
Looking to add on to a dominant outing thus far this afternoon is McVeigh.
The 2-2 delivery, that one is fouled off by Stenson. He'll live to see another pitch. Definitely one of the most deep counts McVeigh has gone into today. He has really done quickly with most batters.
Yeah, no walks today on McVeigh's name, not trying to keep that as is. Or trying to keep that as is.
That pitch is dribbled weakly to McVeigh on the mound, but it seems like it went off Stenson's foot. Definitely would have been an easy pick up from McVeigh. A 1-4-3 double play could have happened there, but that went off the foot of Stenson. Count still even at 2-2. 7-0 is the score in the top of the 8th with one man on first in Schwark. And the pitch from McVeigh. That is skied to center field. Strollo seems like he's under. He's in right center near the flagpole, and he will corral that in for the first out here in the top of the 8th.
Nice composure there by McVeigh, not after being down in the count to Stenson. Rattles off a nice pitch to get Stenson to fly out to Strollo for the first out.
And it seems like we will have another pinch hitter, Joe D'Elia, the sophomore outfielder. He is a lefty fielder and a lefty hitter. He is stepping in the box for right fielder Gunnar Melland.
Only 7 at-bats this season. However, he does have 3 hits in those 7 at-bats. Good opportunity for the underclassman here to get a rep in.
At that pitch, as the first pitch to the bat from McVeigh just misses the outside part of the plate for a called ball.
Especially in these types of scenarios, down 7-0, it never hurts to get your young guys going, get them some, put them in the fire in a sense.
Yeah. The 1-0 delivery. That one paints the outside corner on a fastball looked at by D'Elia.
Joe D'Elia, actually a Fairfield, Connecticut native coming out of Fairfield Prep.
Definitely familiar with this part of town as he whiffs on a nice off-speed pitch from McVeigh. As he quickly goes down 1-2 here. Let's see what McVeigh works with. Middle infielders are in double play depth. Schwark with his leadoff from first. And the pitch from McVeigh. That is a fastball that misses inside to D'Elia. Almost got him, but D'Elia scoots out of the way. Counts even here.
Justin Bieber playing in the background. I know you heard it. Banger.
And the pitch. That is grounded to third from Farrar. Farrar to Sellinger at second. Sellinger on the first to Berger, and that is a 5-4-3 double play to end the top of the eighth.
Good rip off the bat of Delia there. However, the Stags defense has bounced back after a rough defensive performance yesterday with 3 errors, 2 coming from Nomura for that 5-4-3 double play. McVeigh gets out of a jam, and he is through 8. We're going to the bottom of the 8th here. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, folks, here to Don and Chris Cook Field. Your Fairfield Stags are up 7-0 going into the bottom of the 8th, but there is a pitching change for the Siena Saints. Number 15, Tyler Tillon, the redshirt sophomore righty out of Monmouth Beach, New Jersey.
Also, defensive change for the Saints as Joe Delia will be in the game, replacing Mealand in right field.
First pitch from Tilton to Kip is a fastball looked at right down the middle for strike one.
With a win today, the Stags will achieve at least a share of first place in the MAC after Ryder and Niagara's third game of the 3-game series at Ryder concludes today.
Second pitch to that bat to Kip is low in the dirt for ball one.
McVeigh appears to be done after 8 innings as Phillips is still going in the bullpen, more likely than not going to close this game off.
Third pitch to the bat is looked at by Kip for a called strike two. Quickly down 1-2 here.
Kip on the game, 1 of 2 at that single in the third. However, has failed to reach base safely his last 2 times with a ground out to short his last time up in the 6th.
The 1-2 to Kip. That one is roped to right center, but Thorburn is basically in the right spot. He was already shifted towards right center. He only has to range a couple feet to his left to corral that.
And that's where you see those advanced analytics and their takeover in the game of baseball as a whole. Whereas now, back in the day, defenders would have really just stayed stationary in their positions. Now their strategies to increase the probability of outs. Good read there by the Siena defense and Thorburn in particular.
Yeah, and in steps Ryan Stroll, the center fielder, after the put out in center by Thorburn. As he is first pitch swing, he will miss on a fastball.
Strollo walked his last time up, scored.
The 0-1 delivery to Strollo. That one is in the dirt for ball one. Strollo actually led off last inning and started the scoring run from Fairfield. They tallied 5 in the bottom of the 7th. Let's see what they can do to follow in the 8th. And that pitch is put high in the sky in shallow left field. Rochelle is calling off Heen, and he will put that one away for out number 2.
Good serve there by Rochelle to not lose it in the sky. Good job calling off Heen there to get the second out of the inning as Ferrara gets up to the plate for another at bat.
Yeah, so 2 quick outs here for the sophomore in Tilton, but he has now got to the top of the order where anyone on this Fairfield team can hit, but these top 6 guys can do some real damage.
Ferrara's average has dipped this series below 400. Nonetheless, it's been a very great season for the third baseman.
As he is first pitch swinging per usual, he shoots that out to right center field. Thorburns at the track. That one will bounce up against the wall, and Ferrara looks like he will land on second for a 2-out stand-up double.
Nice rip there at the first pitch. Ferrara has absolutely loved swinging at the first pitch and not wasting any time whatsoever. Split the gap between Thorburn and Delia there in right for a double with 2 outs.
I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. Coaches usually say the first pitch of that bat may be the best pitch you'll see, and Ferrara has taken that into fruition this season. He's got a multitude of first pitch hits, and with that double, that 2-out double, that'll bring up the shortstop number 2, Luke Namura.
Namura scored on the sac fly by Bouchiero in that 5-run bottom of the 7th.
First pitch to Namura. That one is way inside and gets out of the glove of Schwark, but Ferrara will stay at second.
Namura 0 of 2 on the game, has drawn 2 walks, and then, as I mentioned earlier, did score on the Bouchiero sac fly before Selinger cleared the bases with a 3-run bomb.
Ferrara being held on by second half by Figueroa, and he is second pitch swing, and that one is looped into left field. Ferrara will head home, and that'll be cut off by the third baseman in Danny Barbero, and that'll be a 2-out RBI single.
That's a great piece of hitting there by Namura. Got off to a not-so-great start. 5 strikeouts in 6 at-bat, however, has bounced back in a big way here for the Stags, not only for himself but for the team as a whole. 8-0 now.
And with this 2-out rally continuing, that will bring up the first baseman, number 24, Matt Bergevin.
Bergevin at RBI single is last time up. Is 1 of 4 on the day.
So 8-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 out with 1 man on, with the big first baseman in Bergevin up. As he ropes that to center field, but Thorburn is camped under it. Only has to take a couple steps in, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning, despite the Stags tallying 1 more insurance run in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, Stags got an insurance run there. It is 8-0. I believe this will be Peter Phillips. Correct me if I'm wrong. He will be, and yes, it is, number 29, Peter Phillips, the sophomore righty out of, is it Skillman? Yes, it is. Or Simsbury, Connecticut, excuse me. So he will be looking for the final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. We'll be back to get him. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, folks, here to Alumni Diamond at Don and Chris Cook Field, where your Stags have an 8-0 lead going to the top of the 9th. There is a pitching change, as Andrew mentioned. Peter Phillips, a sophomore right-hander of Simsbury, Connecticut, will be facing the 1-2-3 batters of the Siena Saints.
Phillips made an appearance on Friday, sports a 2.25 ERA heading into this game, good for fourth on the team in 14 appearances. Has 10 strikeouts to 5 walks. That's a 2-1 ratio, holding batters to a 136 average.
Yeah, as the first pitch at bat to Barbero, he grounds that weakly down the third baseline. As the second pitch fastball dots the inside corner, and Barbero is quickly down here 0-2.
Beautiful placement and beautiful paint job by Heber to get that second strike. 0-2 here early.
And the pitch. That one is grounded to short, but Farrar steps in front of Nomura, does a spinning throw to Bergman, and that'll be an out. What a dazzling first out here in the top of the ninth.
What a dazzling play by both sides. Farrar with a little spinorama there, and Bergman splitting like there's no tomorrow to get that ball out of the dirt for the first out.
Yeah, you wouldn't think big guys can split like that, but Farrar ranges to his left and makes a spinning running throw to Bergman. That'll be the first out here in the top of the ninth. And with that put out from Farrar to Bergman, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 11, Randall Heen. As he is also first pitch swing.
Looks like a head off the knee of Heen. Hopefully he's okay. Last thing you want to do is get injured in these late game scenarios where the game is all but over.
Yeah, Heen's just collecting himself here. The umpire's giving him some time. He says, I'm good to go, as he steps into the box. Count is 0-1 here. 1 out in the top of the ninth. Stags lead 8-0. The 0-1 delivery, that is a fastball low to Heen. The 1-1 from Phillips. That is grounded weakly to third. Farrar ranging in on the run, but it is called that he would be out at first, but it's called foul.
That's a late call by the home plate umpire.
Farrar is definitely confused. Courier's coming out to have some chat. And I am also all but confused at the moment.
Farrar played it as if it was fair. It appeared that ball was fair. Farrar played it as if that's what you're taught to do. Good job there by Farrar to play till the whistle necessarily. Guess Heen's going to get another shot here, though.
Nevertheless, the count is 1-2 in Phillips' favor. Let's see what he goes to here. Nevertheless, that was a great play by Farrar coming in.
Oh, yeah, his defense is on full display here in this ninth inning.
Yeah, he's definitely been feeling himself today.
That's a great scoop.
Yeah. Fastball.
Doesn't do anything, but great scoop.
Fastball in the dirt. Great hands by Heber behind the plate. No runners on, but you got to praise good defense. Counts even, 2-2 to the shortstop, Heen. That one is dribbled to Luke Demura, the shortstop. He gets it on a hop, throws over to Bergman, who reaches up and catches it for the second out here in the top of the ninth.
Defense definitely has a much better day here after 3 errors yesterday. Good throw there by Nomura. A little bit helped out with the height of Bergman there.
Yeah, definitely. Bergman is a big dude over that first. He had to reach up. He gloved that. We have 2 outs now with the 3-hole hitter and Tyler Figueroa up to bat.
Trying to avoid back-to-back games of going hitless. Was 0-4 yesterday, 0-3 here today thus far.
As he looks at a first pitch called ball. Sellinger shifted way towards almost behind second. He has his heels on the outfield grass. It is a check swing from Figueroa, and he holds up. And I think that might have been in the zone, but the umpire thinks otherwise. 2-0 is now the count to the second baseman, Figueroa. The pitch from Phillips is a fastball looked at by Figueroa for the first strike.
Nice pitch there by Phillips to find the zone, get back into this count. Much better to be down 2-1 than 3-0.
Yeah. That 2-1 is chopped foul down the third base line by Figueroa. The count quickly goes from 2-0 to to 2-2.
With a win today, the Stags will move to 13-2 in the MAC, 23-20 overall. Siena will fall to 4-11 in the MAC, 8-32 overall.
The 2-2 pitch from Phillips that is grounded up the middle and past the diving Nomura. Nomura ranged to his left, dove but could not glove it, and that will be a 2-out single up the middle for Figueroa.
Nice hit there by Figueroa, who gets his first hit in 2 games. These types of at-bats and hits, even late in these games, do confidence for the rest of the season in the upcoming week. So nice piece of hitting there by Figueroa, not giving up.
And I'll bring up one of the best hitters on the Siena Saints, the left fielder Austin Rochelle, batting from the left side as he looks at a first pitch called ball.
Siena has been held to 4 hits today. One of that hit by Figueroa was just the 4th. Certainly a dominant outing from the Stags pitching staff here today.
Yeah. That pitch is laced out towards left field. Storino heading back. That one will be a ground rule double. Bounced up right before the warning track and went into the trees in left center.
That's a nice piece of hitting by Rochelle. You can see why he leads the Saints in batting average. If you're Peter Phillips here, though, you just need one more out. Don't overcomplicate things. You just got to do what you do best, and that is throw strikes and get outs.
Yeah, that was a really great piece of opposite field hitting from Rochelle, the lefty. He took that one the other way out towards left center, and Storino just could not get a beat on that ball.
That'll bring up Bergamatto, who's been the best hitter for the Saints thus far this series, 1 of 3 on the day.
And he has 2 runners in scoring position for him as he looks at a first pitch ball.
Stags looking to slam the door shut, keep this shutout intact.
Yep. In McVeigh's honor, they look to do that. We have 2 outs with 2 runners in scoring position for the first baseman, Bergamatto. And that fastball is in there for a looking strike.
Pitcher's best friend is the heat sometimes. It is on full display there.
Yeah. Outfield and infield playing particularly straight up as that is roped and looks like will end up out of play into Rafferty Stadium. One, 2 is the count here to Bergamatto. He's been the hottest hitter for the Saints this series. Let's see if Phillips can put him away to complete the sweep. And the pitch misses low. Count is now even.
Stags looking to complete the 3-game sweep here at home before Stony Brook on Tuesday.
And that pitch is outside. Count is now full with 2 outs. Man on third and second. Definitely the biggest at-bat of the day for Siena. Let's see what Bergamatto does. Let's see what Phillips throws. That one is dribbled weakly foul down the third baseline.
And no team likes being shut out. Colin, if you can get 1 or 2 runs here, that would be a success for the Saints. Just keeps morale up in the slightest. Even in the 9th inning, if you end the game on a positive at notes, at least that momentum can carry over into future games.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave. As if being Siena, you don't want to leave Fairfield with a donut on the scoreboard. You want to feel good about maybe at least touching home plate. But it has been a dominant pitching outing by Fairfield today. As that one is laced towards right field, Boucher looks like he's on, and he will glove it to complete the 3-game sweep. Fairfield beats Siena 3 days in a row here at Donning Chris Cook Field.
Phenomenal outing by Colin McVeigh today as he earns his 6th win of the season. 8 scoreless innings, 12 strikeouts to his name, no walks. Certainly as efficient as they come, almost video game-like numbers, Colin.
Yeah, it was just great. The bats came out today. It wasn't just Bergevin like it was yesterday. We had a blast off the bat of both Bushiero and Sellinger. The men on the right side played great today. Yeah,
it's a complete team win. Stags love playing at home. I believe that is their 16th home win on the year. Alumni Diamond and the loyal fan base here, the Fairfield faithful, have been very beneficial. Fairfield will return home for their final game of a homestand versus Stony Brook here on Tuesday before resuming MAC play on the road versus a few teams. Thank you for listening to WF Sports coverage of Fairfield Baseball. I'm Andrew Jameson alongside Colin Lynch. Don't forget to tune into our intramural co-rec kickball championship stream. Yes, you heard that correctly. Softball was such a success, we're running it back with kickball. And special announcement here, you hear it first. We are live streaming the triple header intramural basketball championships. A-League begins at 6:30, B-League championship at 8 p.m., and then the co-rec championships following at 9. It's been a great year here at WVOF Sports. We thank you all for listening all year long, and we're only going up from here, folks. Glad you're along for the ride. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.